Woody Nerdigans? This is the one and only Packer Girl at 89, and today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Soul Leveling chapters 148 through 149. So last time I covered this Manwha, oh my freaking god, Jim Woo was whooping ass. We had the clash between Hades and Zeus, and it was kick fucking ass, right, kitty? And obviously we know who won this bitch. We know who won. It was motherfucking Hades. Yeah. Let's get to chapter 148 first, see what's in store for us today. Here we go. That's the Asian hunter who almost killed Thomas Andre? They say he played a big part in the Tokyo Gate as well. Yeah, we're at the conference now. To think he knocked out Thomas, who's been ruling over the other hunters like a king. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable, really. Yeah. See, I was thinking for a minute Thomas was Ares, but nah. This right here really confirms he was Zeus. Sure, he is Zeus. I love how Jim Woo just doesn't give a fuck and he's just going to sit. Right, kitty? Right, kitty? You just sitting like a boss. Hello, everyone. I'm Dr. Belzer. Oh. Hi, Einstein. What you doing? I'm sure you're all aware that there's been a recent spike in the number of gates and powerful beasts. You one of them powerful beasts, right, Zeno? Yeah, Zeno's a powerful beast. He's a powerful beast. But what many of you not know is that we've detected some unusual activity in the sky. Yeah, in the skies. Have you been flying, Zeno? You a flying beast? Zeno's a flying beast. It's been widely reported that the concentration of mana that has been absorbed into the atmosphere is growing increasingly dense. I'd like to refer to this particular type of mana by a different name. Until a more suitable term is available, I propose calling it the Magisphere. Alright! Kind of makes me think of Magicules from Tensei Shitara Slime Ken. Not going to lie. Did you know that that this Magisphere is currently forming clusters in the skies above some countries? This phenomenon can be observed in a total of 9 areas, and this right here is where the Magisphere is most concentrated. Let's see if this works. Seoul. Oh God! Of course, it's over Seoul, South Korea. Of course. South Korea? Korea? That's where... They're all staring at Jim Woo! There's no need to stare at Mr. Sung, everyone. Because if he could control the Magisphere, he'd already be above and beyond the ranks of a hunter. Oh my god. Let me read this again. There's no need to stare at Mr. Sung, everyone, because if he could control the Magisphere, he'd already be above and beyond the ranks of a hunter. They think he can control this shit. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? If Jim Woo could control this shit, he could control the Magisphere, you motherfuckers would be dead already. You would. You're lucky that he can control that Magisphere. 9 places in total, huh? Could it have something to do with the number of monarchs? Ooh, that's a good question. There's no way to deal with this phenomenon at the moment since the cause is unknown. But that's not to say that there isn't a need to address this situation, right, Kat? Yeah. The world may soon face another profound change. Dr. Belzer, is that the end of your presentation? Yes. Then I'll take it from here. I have an important announcement to make to all the hunters gathered here today. It is with a heavy heart that I bring you this news. About 2 weeks ago, Hunter Christopher Reed, aka Superman, was murdered by a group of unidentified assailants. Christopher Reed, a national level hunter, was murdered? Yes, Superman was murdered. He's kidding, right? There's just no way. Awakened beings who are equally as strong as national level hunters are the only ones who can kill them. Could it be the guy who duked out with Thomas just yesterday? Why are you motherfuckers hating on Hades? Oh yeah, because he took out Zeus. That's why. I love how Jimbo's just like, yeah, keep hating. Christopher Reed's official obituary will be released tomorrow. Dude. Superman got wrecked. Poor Superman. Please listen carefully to what I'm about to say and refrain from jumping to conclusions. We have a suspect that we believe was responsible for this incident. Oh, here we go. Suspect S. Here we go. Then Sung Jin Woo, the guy who fought with Thomas, isn't the perpetrator? But that Asian man's face looks exactly like someone sitting here in this room. Don't turn around. Don't turn around. They just look alike. That's all. We can't really tell Asian faces apart anyway, but no matter how I look at it. Why, my father? Dungeons are the ruler's realm. My liege, there are 4 humans who have borrowed the power of the rulers. Please beware of them. I have no idea why the ruler sent a beast that looks like my father. Could it have something to do with what Kamesh said? Suspect S was discovered in a gate on American soil and has since been determined to be a beast that can speak a human language. Because he spoke Korean, we have asked rank hunter Wang Dong-soo to interrogate him, but... You're a cocky guy, aren't you? He knocked out Mr. Wang during the interrogation and ran away. As for the Bureau's headquarters, it became engulfed in flames. The suspect was strong enough to defeat Wang Dong-soo, a key member of the Scavenger Guild. We think there's a high possibility that other powerful humanoid beasts that also escaped from different dungeons all went after Christopher Reed at once. This is the conclusion we at the Bureau have come to. This ain't good. He's saying something. Don't you ever step foot in Korea. I'm not saying this for my son's sake. I am saying it for yours. You will never rest in peace, even in death. You will never rest in peace, even in death. Greed. Your hunch is correct, my king. That man is definitely my father. Oh, shit. We plan to ask the guilds around the world to help us apprehend Suspect S. Please contact us if you locate this man. That's all I have for you today. Is there any proof that Suspect S isn't human? The wavelength of his mana was identical to a beast's. Next question. The suspect claimed to be a human who went missing inside a dungeon. Was the hunter he described himself to be a real person? Yes, he was a real person. Next question. Then why haven't you revealed that hunter's identity? He has a connection to one of the hunters present here today, so we've decided not to disclose that information. Are there any further questions? Still, wouldn't revealing his identity help with the search? Ooh. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Runnin? China 7-star hunter. Oh no, Leo Z gang. Oh god. Let me ask you a direct question. What is the? Oh god, here we go. What is this beast's relation to Mr. Sung Jin Woo? Well, Mr. Liu, I guess you leave me with no choice. During the interrogation, Suspect S identified himself as Mr. Sung Jin Woo's father, so we are using that as the basis of our investigation. Mr. Sung, what will you do if Suspect S turns out to be your missing father and hunters try to hunt him down? It's only natural for hunters to hunt down beasts, so if the suspect is a beast, I'll take him down myself. But if he really is my father, if he really is my father and not a beast. Ooh, what's he gonna say to this shit? Oh my god. Hold on a second. Oh, here we go. Or his sorry, it took a sec. Were his friends, wait, hold on. This is fucking a pain in the ass to read. Friends who are here, wait, yeah. Friends who are here to, rescue him. There we go. Be careful. Wang Donggu, Dongsu, Dongsuk's younger brother. There we go. God, then I'll simply have to hunt down the hunters. I'm going to protect my family, even if it means turning all the hunters in the world against me. Woo! And some fighting words. Were you being serious back there? Yes. I can't believe you said that in front of 500 top-ranking hunters from over 120 countries. There's probably only one other hunter who could get away with something like this. And who's that? He's hospitalized at the moment. Yeah, Zeus. There'll be a banquet now, Mr. Sung. The Bureau worked really hard to put it together, so if you aren't busy, how about dinner? How about dining with the other? Oh, this is gonna be good. What is he saying? He says he defeated a giant off the coast of China, the one that you let slip away. You can speak Chinese too? Well, I'm in charge of the Asia region, so I'm somewhat fluent in most Asian languages. Well, that's convenient. Keep interpreting then. Alright, Mr. Liu was surprised at how strong the giant was and that fighting the beast on water made it especially difficult. He's been wanting to meet you ever since. He's been curious to learn more about the hunter who was able to defeat the powerful giants with ease. I don't blame him. Also, he's glad you put Thomas in his place. He's positive Thomas was the one at fault. I thought he was just a grumpy guy at first, but he seems like a pretty interesting person. All right. Ooh, I wonder what he's saying up here. This is gonna be interesting. Which is why he truly hopes Suspect S isn't your father. Ooh. Fortunately, that is the case. This is gonna be a kick-ass fight we're gonna get. So now we're at chapter 149. He says he's hoping for that reason that Suspect S isn't a member of your family. Okay. Alrighty. Computer, you are being a pain right now. Give it a sec. I am dealing with issues at the moment. My computer wants to be an asshole right now. So what's when I'm recording soul leveling, it wants to be an asshole? Why do you not like soul leveling, Popo? Seriously. He said he doesn't ever want to fight you, so I don't think he had any ill intent. Dude, there's gonna be a fight. It's alright. There we go. Now computer wants to work for me. Hunter Sung Jin Woo. Could you... Oh, fucking A. Come on. Here we go. Could you spare us some time? Okay. Alright, let's see if we're getting... Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Here we go. It's been a while, Hunter Sung Jinwoo. Ah, Jinwoo meeting with her again. This is going to be very interesting. I wonder if she'll be able to see that dark heart inside of him. It's upgrader Norma Sellner. What does she want from me? Indeed, I never thought you'd come see me again. This is going to be very interesting. I've been dreaming the same dream every night recently. Of top hunters being hunted down by someone. And a few days later, these dreams become reality. You mean Christopher too? We warned Mr. Reed, but he wouldn't listen. And you know how that turned out. Powerful hunters who have been supporting our world will continue to die. Well, no shit. We know by who. Those hunting these hunters will not stop. So you're here to warn me too? No. I'm here to ask you to protect the hunters. I've been trying to remember the faces of those who got hunted in my dreams. But it was no use. So I've decided to try something else. To try to confirm their identities with my abilities within the dreams. So that time you looked into my eyes. Come on, Popo. Work for me. Yes. The endless power that lies within them. Once I came into contact with it, I was forced to wake up from my sleep. I still remember vividly the voice I heard from it. When we locked eyes. And what did it say? To go back. Ooh, yeah, that darkness is scary. I would not want to be a part of that darkness. And prepare to go back and prepare for war. That eye right there is awesome. It is awesome. And I'm sorry I ain't talking about this art. I probably should be talking about this art, but unfortunately, Soul Leveling, you have the unfortunateness to be, for me, of covering you after I have covered Blue Lock. Blue Lock, whew, Blue Lock had some gorgeousness this week. I know it's a different genre, it's manga, not manhwa, but ooh, God, that manga's art. It's the battle between rulers of sovereigns. Now this right here, I can comment on. This is the art I want to see more of. Woo! I love this art. This panel is everything. Just as I said, I haven't been commenting on this art because it's been meh. This is everything. This is the art I want more of. Let's see. It's the battle between rulers. It's the battle between rulers of sovereigns that the King of Giants spoke of. In that case, I wonder which side the ones who are killing the hunters are on. God, that art is gorgeous. Art's gorge. But what does that have to do with you asking me to protect the hunters? Kitty wants to know too, right? You want to know? You want to know what that has to do with your move? You want to know what it has to do with your move? Because I detected a similar power within you. Ah! She knows. And this is before, remember, was before Jinwoo awakened the Shadow King. Before that was awakened. So this is going to be very interesting. And before the Shadow King was awakened within Jinwoo, she heard to go back and prepare for war. That is saying something right there. I guess Madame Sellner saw the power of the Shao Sovereign within me that day. So she saw the same power from the hunters in her dreams. And also, if she sees the Shao Sovereign now, ooh, I wonder how many answers we're going to get from this. Ooh, this could be good. This could be very interesting. Let's see. So she saw the same power from the hunters in her dreams. It must be the sovereigns. They are in existence beyond hunters, and we require the help of your immense power to stop them. Well, no shit. No shit! To be honest, we weren't completely convinced when we were told that you were the only one who could protect them, but we changed our minds when we saw the battle between you and Hunter Andre yesterday. Well, yeah! Because Hades fucking destroyed Zeus yesterday. Not yes, you know what I mean. Destroyed Zeus. Of course, we don't expect you to help us without any compensation. We offer anything you want, even the greatest treasure that Kamesh left behind, the runestone. That runestone is going to come in handy. There are hunters in this world who have received powerful blessings, and they have supported the world with their powers. If they disappear, this hunter will not be able to. This world will not be able to last. And we need them hunters for this war. I'm sorry. Is this because you still have personal grudges against Hunter Andre? Jinwoo, if you turn this down, this is going to be stupid. That's not it. It's that I still don't know who I need to be fighting against yet. Well, Jinwoo, this is stupid! Well then... Then I will protect my family, even if that means I'll make an enemy of every single hunter in the world. I don't give a fuck! Jinwoo, you should have used this shit! You could have found out who the other motherfuckers are! You could have been finding out who the targets are and gone after the sovereigns this way! Jinwoo, you are fucking stupid! You are fucking stupid for not taking up this! You should have had her look and figure out who the other targets are so you could be going after the sovereigns. This is how you figure out where the other sovereigns are at. Stupid! Stupid, stupid, stupid! You are stupid on this. I understand, don't get me wrong, I understand Jinwoo's logic, but motherfucker, you should be using every tool available to you. You use your enemy of my enemy is my friend. That's the logic you should be going with, you stupid fuck. Agent White, could you give me the list of hunters they wanted me to protect? Yeah! I'd appreciate it if you could provide an opportunity for me to meet those hunters as well. Of course! There we go! There we go! See? That's what I'm talking about. But I still would have had her look. Have her take a look at him. Take a look, though. I still would have done that shit. If she was able to see what was going on before the Shadow King was awakened within Jinwoo, oh, I would have had her take another look. Oh, I would have done that shit. Fucking stupid of you, Jinwoo. But at least he got the list, though. So he has an idea of where the sovereigns are going. But motherfucker, you should have had her take a look, dumbass. Last day of the International Guild Conference hosted by the Hunters Association. The night of the Hunters. Let's see. How are you feeling? Good as new, boss. Yeah. When I heard that you fought against Thomas Andre, the Goliath, Oi, look, I know he's right in front of us, and yet I can't feel his presence at all. Oh, he's on a different level. So the hunter next to him must be, he's the one who, he fought Thomas Andre to save? It's an honor to meet you, Hunter Sung Jinwoo. I'm the CEO of, I'm the CEO of a global corporation specializing in dealing with monster remains. Ooh. We'd like to purchase all the giant monsters that you've hunted. Do you have a moment? Good timing. I'm mainly in charge of the raids, and my vice captain here is in charge of all business-related matters. I'm Lanshan Guild's vice chairman, Yu Jin Ho. Ah, yes, nice to meet you. Dude, we're gonna make some good money. I usually don't talk businesses in these kinds of places, but just for you. Yeah. He's really a proper vice chairman now. Gotta make Daddy proud. I'm Hunter Sung, here's the list. We've ranked the hunters by points we assign them based on their contributions and activity. The 10 listed here are the top hunters leading in points. If you are to accept our proposition, you would likely be asked to protect these people. So you're saying they are high priority. Hunter points, huh? Where do I rank here? If we take into account the giant monsters you took down, probably 3rd or 4th. Oh, just wait. Just you wait. You're gonna be number one after this shit. First is Thomas Andre. Oh, he should be number 1 after taking down Thomas's ass. Second is Lu Zingen. Third is Christopher's gone now. Fourth is Siddharth Bachchan, and fifth is... What a drag. I should just put a Shao soldier on each of them instead of memorizing all of their names. Well, this really is an optimal environment to put Shao soldiers on people. Oh, damn straight it is. This is smart. I'll make contact with the rulers through these hunters. Yeah, see, this is smart. This way I'll be able to tell who's friend and who's foe and who I'll need to fight. Smart! Smart, smart, smart! You won't have to worry about that. I'm sorry, Hunter Sung? You won't have to worry about that. Hunter Sung Jinwoo. Ah. Allow me to ask one thing. This arm, because the damage it took from magic power was too great, the healer's healing magic is not working. The doctor also said the same thing to me, that even though it is slowly recovering, it is still far from complete recovery. If it were you, you could have single-handedly wiped out my entire guild after dealing with me. Even amidst all the commotion, not a single guild member has died. Excluding Mr. Wang, who was the cause of the commotion. Back then, why did you let us live? Because you motherfuckers had nothing to do with this! You just wanted to take out the asshole who caused all the shit. Because you did not commit a sin that deserves death, see? I see. I plan to have a great funeral for Mr. Wang. Why? He don't deserve that shit! He has committed a sin that deserves death, but please let him have a funeral. Please let him have a funeral. At least Andre agrees that he had a sin that committed death, that deserves death. That motherfucker committed a sin that deserves death. He doesn't deserve a funeral though. Fuck him. He don't deserve that shit. Oh, also, after my arm meals, I would like to have a meal with you. If you give my manager your contact information, I will contact you later. See, my master just showed his gratitude towards you for not harming his guild members. No matter how he looks, he's actually quite a shy person. Under Nim, excuse my rudeness, but could you please tell me your contact information? My master wants to give you a gift of gratitude. Please tell me if there's anything you want. I'm good, thank you. My master is very competitive, so he becomes uneasy when he feels he owes someone a favor. Anything would do, so could you please tell me something? A gift of gratitude, huh? Maybe a useful dagger. Woo! A dagger, I understand. I appreciate your understanding, Hunter Nim. Then shall we meet and greet the hunters that are on the list? I will be your guide. No, there's no need for you to do so. Is there a person missing? I don't see the rank 6 hunter. How did you... We've lost contact with him a couple days before the conference. The secret agent and the secret agency and the Brazilian government both have yet to find his whereabouts. Oh, he's gone. Was he already done in? Probably. So that leaves 7 people. Ooh. It's quite strange. My heart refuses to stop shaking these days. My heart has been this way for a couple of years now, but I could feel it has been getting worse recently. Is this my limit? The doctor said I could potentially lose my life half a year if I keep up with this work. Probably. Since then, 1 year, 2 years have passed, and I eventually got to where I am currently. I can't do much since it seems to be my limit. I should rather be thankful that I held out for this long. Yes? Nothing happened to you today, right? dear. She's such a worrywart. I was just about to go back. What's this? How could this have happened? Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! He's here. Why? Why is he here? For the oh my god, why is he here for the head? Holy shit, dude, next week gonna be lit. But I'm really excited for this. The only thing I'm disappointed about is that, you know, Jim Woo didn't let her look into his soul again, or into his eyes. Well, you know, eyes are windows to the soul. Because I wanted to see what she saw now that, you know, the Shadow Monarch was awakened. I wanted to see that shit. But I do understand his reasons why for it, because of what's going on now. But at the same time, like, he could have just made a contract with them, be like, dude, I'll let her look, but you motherfuckers gotta keep this confident. You, there's gotta be, like, we gotta have a, NDA going on. That if you mofos say anything, then I'll take your ass to court. Because I really wanted to see what was going on up in there. Anyway, I'm very curious what you guys thought of these chapters. I'm really excited for this. I'm very excited for next week. But at least Jim Woo was smart and got the list of the names so he could place shadow soldiers on them. That was smart. But, Hades got plans. Hades is gonna, dude, Jim Woo is fucking Hades, man. He is Hades. Shadow Monarch be Hades. And the rulers, to me, because we got the different elements going on, I don't know if you could say they would be like the equivalent of Greek gods. But you could say that they're different gods. They could be different gods from various pantheons, sure. But they'd be gods. Oh, gosh. I can't wait to see what's going to be in store for us. Oh, man, this is going to be great shit. It's going to be great shit. But in terms of art, I'm sorry. I have been very spoiled. I have been very spoiled by art. So, and yes, again, as I said, I know this is a different genre. I know this is manhwa and not manga, but man, even with God of High School, oh God, if we're gonna even talk about manhwa, God of High School's got this one beat. God, you gotta step up your shit solo leveling. Anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. If you love what I'm doing and want to help keep this channel alive so I can keep bringing you more solo leveling content, there's a few ways you could do that. Donate to my Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, purchase something off my Amazon wishlist, all that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow me on Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, find me on PlayStation Network, that's in the description box below as well. Till next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later.